of night?
Yeah, job done, but congratulations to everyone on the pitch, because I realized that it's really hard. I was a bit disappointed with some mistakes, with some bad decisions, but it's typical of fatigue. There are no miracles. So congratulations to everyone, and for them, with 10 for a long period is even more difficult, because with 11 is difficult, with 10 is more difficult. For us, it was just a question of keep a clean sheet, which we did, because David made a super important save with Antonio, and was a question of move the ball, try to find spaces, accelerate the game. I had people on the bench fresh to bring Mata, Rashford. They brought different intensity in the game, and I had still Martial to come, which in the end I prefer to do it with Smalling because of the risk we took before. I knew that Slaven would play Karol for the last period of the game, and Karol is not for Carrick, has to be for a real central defender. So we did okay. Not a phenomenal match, but the circumstances are really difficult. And again, congratulations to everyone.
You mentioned the red card there. What did you make of that decision?
I don't make because I'm really far, and because I didn't watch on television. But I had to educate myself during this first half of the season, because we had so many controversial decisions that I had to educate myself. So it's not today that...
What do you mean educate yourself?
I had to cope with frustrations. I had to cope with Zlatan goal disallowed. I had to cope with a clear penalty against Crystal Palace in the last part of the game. I had to cope with many wrong decisions. But honestly, I think this period is also difficult for the referees. It's fantastic for the people at home. It's fantastic for the people that comes to the stadium. But for all of us, it's hard. Even for me, and I don't run, it's difficult.
You were halfway down the tunnel even before the first half ended. Initially, against 10 men, what did your team not do well? What did you correct with your subs? What more were you looking for?
We didn't use the superiority, because we were playing three sometimes against zero. Jones, Carrick, and Rojo almost against zero. So in the end, they had 9. But we had 7. We need to use an extra player, and to use an extra player is to play Carrick centre back, to take one defender, and to play Mata in a position that would create them problems. But then we scored a goal, and I knew Andy Carroll was there, and Slaven would play him for sure. So in this moment, winning 1-0, we need a central defender.
And Marcus Rashford told us your instruction to him was stay wide, run at your fullback, which obviously worked perfectly. How did you know?
I knew, because this kid Nordtveit, he played 90 minutes 48 hours ago, and today he had the first half against Lingard, against Mkhitaryan, all the time defending, running, and Rashford played 20 minutes in the last game. He's naturally very fit, very fast. I knew that he could be very, very important and give some width to the game and try to win it. I think would be a matter of time to score a goal. The problem is if they score a goal before us, which they could.
De Gea?
Yeah, De Gea was crucial for us today.
It's now the best unbeaten run since the days of Sir Alex Ferguson in the Premier League. Do you have a feeling of massive momentum at the moment? No,
I have the feeling that we can win the next match. It's just a feeling I have. We don't chase records. We just chase good performances and points. That's what we chase. We know that Chelsea or Tottenham are going to lose points, or both. Like last week, we knew Liverpool or Man City, one of them would lose points. And we need to go, and we need to try to win points. We played so well, but we drew too much. And now 6 matches, 6 victories, 18 points. That's exactly what we need.
Thanks, Jose. Well done.
Thank you very much.